Mark Okraku-Mantey is in the news. And genuinely, when you ask why he's in the news, you will be shocked. Now, if you do not know who Mark Okraku-Mantey is, he's a Ghanaian entertainment executive, okay? Now, you would know him for sleep music. If you still do not know who I'm talking about, he was a strong judge. Back then, a mentor and MTN hit maker. Now, if you still do not know who I'm talking about the judge now. Or to me, can drink and fun who say when he would talk and then he would tell you how it is. Now, a woman omuye a Olive the boy, Papa, a interview, and in the interview, Onuchema
Mark Okraku-Mantey on Kai.
Also, a mark as some me
koye demobi na me uncle.
Okay.
Jami ma medina chiru se jani ne bawo lawyer friend Opokoje.
Okay.
Na Opokoje na ochire me Okraku. Mantey to friend. No na kasa no say ne papa be office di na into ochire me office na ya medical
to the concrete.
So abrana ne office no wo as a oko me hu say the music channel no oko circle no. Oko circle before ube branch ako adom but you own the baby make na wo oko circle na left side ho na me de koi team could draw
na de ko
no oje ya ene won ka me on kai ache you oje ya or the tone machine so take a crave my series so rolly
auto training
baby kurana and the number baby as a way me pf the home say me go for
you know Okraku is why any more so that's the reason the plan is of crossing somewhere so
I'm kind but loyal Opokoje
disrespect to the stand say if say my nyumpunam de abrona ompa okay you can even advise me because we industry name say abrante and you person wey dey atobo ye ni see because omo my hits na person wey so omo no kwani say no mfa so but to get my CD now to twene dia disrespect kese ba which enye nti on say oti a wo kan say that's what trim but e buy na we na ye papa nka wo dey body pass already you so nti name bi wa
occupational hazards.
Yeah, me there's no way artists be in China me at least say I didn't get crana me show crunch to come so
back in the days he used to do music, and according to him during his time Mark was one of the people that if he validates your music, if he says this person is good, you know you are good. And then he took his music, then time CD or the CD. Ekoma papa say, "Oh, I have put out music. I would like you to listen to it." And then Mark looked at him and tossed the CD away. Yes, Nenima Ochrema. With the way the industry is, we are looking for a particular set of people, and you need to meet a particular standard. So if you are not there, I don't see the reason why I should even listen to whatever it is you are giving to me. Now, according to Olive the boy's dad, he said that moment broke it for him because he was really sad. Because he has put in a lot of time, energy, a lot of work. And back then, it's not like nowadays that internet is everywhere. You can just record and post. No. Before, Nipabeka said, or yes, CD. So for him to now take his time, write his music, put out his music, put it on a CD and bring it to you, then you don't even listen to it, just straight away and tell him that, Charley, you're not rich. It really broke him. And at the time, it discouraged him, and then at that point, he just told himself, Charley, Mamin Pebi before from ye. Now, when he said this in the interview and it was posted online, a lot of people reacted to it because according to them, according to a lot of people who still remembers back in the days when Mark was a top judge, a lot of them are saying, Olive the boy's father is probably not the only person. He has done it to Kwabena. He has done it to Shatawale. Even Olive the boy, currently himself, he did it to him. And genuinely, a lot of people are really, really angered and sad. Because back in the days, Mark made it a thing where it was looking like Onuni Nyame. If he says you are good, the whole Ghana will accept you. If he says this person is good, this person is okay, you are good. If he says, before you will be able to break out, to even come out and come and be doing well, the way you will suffer. Because at the time, the God, that is aka Mark, at the time, every other person and that there would feel, say, who need talent? You have no talent, you have nothing to offer. So it would take somebody who genuinely sees beyond words and all of that to now probably take an interest in you and all of that. And now a lot of people are saying this is probably one of the reasons why back in the days, there were not a lot of, musicians. And then Ghana was very peaked with high life music. Because, if you come and then it's not there for them, they don't want to listen to it. And if there were more opportunities, if they were more lenient with their words and then accommodating different styles, probably Ghana would have seen different types and heard different sounds. That is what some people are saying. While some too are saying that it's probably because we had a standard and at the time we wanted to keep it that way. Because nowadays, someone will come on social media and come and shout, hi, 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 and it's a song. Banger, 20 billion streams. Why is it? And then some people are saying, probably that is why it was like that back in the days. Because then, we had good music. We had music that had meaning. If you want love song, it's there. Oh, a girl, you have a girl that you like. There's music for everything, and the words follow. That is what some people too are saying. While others are saying, no, there's a way you can balance this thing. Even if somebody is not talented, someone isn't good, and you want to tell the person off, you want to tell the person that you're not good, there's a way you can go about it. Because according to them, those of us that watched Mentor and MTN Hitmaker, if we remember, or if you people remember vividly, some of the things that were said to this contestant, Charley, I'll go back home. You understand? So some people are saying there's always a middle ground. You don't have to be mean to communicate. You don't have to be harsh. The fact that you constantly stood on being mean and disrespectful made it look like that is who you are. And it's either people take you like that or not. But it's not supposed to be so. Because there are people who, they just need a little push. A little push, and then that's about it. Some too, probably they just need to stop the thing totally. But even with that one, there's a way you tell the person, and he or she will not feel discouraged. They'll just feel, okay, maybe this is not my talent. This is not where my strength is. I should find something, or maybe my own strength is writing. My own strength is producing. While others too are saying, no, Charlie. This man, they should really call him to order. Because looking at the way a lot of people, even Kwabena himself in an interview, confirmed that when he brought his own CD, while others too are saying, those who want to do it, they will do it. Whether someone discourages you or not, they will do it. But genuinely, I side with the people who say there's always a balance. You understand? There's always a balance. Because if the same way you can see good and say, oh, this is good, that's the same way you should be able to see bad and say, this is bad. And then the way you communicate it is everything. Because in the long run, years to come, you do not want to be remembered as somebody who was killing people's spirits or who used to make people feel bad and hate themselves for even trying to put themselves out there. You want to be someone who impacted. Not just impact. You left, positive notes with people. Do you understand? Yes, there are going to be people who can handle tough love. Yes, I mean, there are people who you will tell them that, Masa, this your music is not good. They'll hear that from you and go back in the studio and go and record another one. Bring it to you again. And probably it would be better. There are people who can handle that. But not a lot of people actually can. And that is why we have a lot of people who, they act all tough and all that. The next minute, because yes, everybody wants to act tough. Oh, me, I can handle it. Not a lot of us can. Tough love is not for everybody. And of course, when we see stories like this, they are definitely going to be feedbacks from people. Now, when we have stories like this, definitely people are going to have a lot of things to say. Now, on Twitter, someone said, power of social media has humbled this kind of guys who term themselves gatekeepers. Truthfully, because gone are the days where your words were the beginning and the end. Now we have social media. If someone comes to you and then they present their music and you tell them, oh, this song is not nice, they can come and post it on social media and they will definitely find their people who will resonate with their music and probably love the music. And that is why there are lots of songs that the older generation especially would listen to and be like, what kind of song is this? But the younger generation, we resonate with it, we vibe with it, we enjoy it. Someone also said, there's a reason why nobody made it big as winners of TV3 Mentor during his time as an instructor and a judge. Truthfully. Someone also said, I am glad all these musicians, Okraku-Mantey rejected, did not give up on their dreams and aim of becoming musicians. Look at the likes of Charley, Kwabena, Olive the Boy. Imagine if they all gave up because of a wicked and heartless. Now, I do not side with you calling him names, you understand? Because there are still people who resonate with the fact that his tactic was okay. You understand? It's either you take it or you leave it. And yes, there's a thin line between disrespect and being blunt. A lot of people might feel like, oh, he was too harsh and kind of disrespectful. But to him, he was just being honest. If it's black, it's black. I can't come and tell you that it's off black. No. That is his own reasoning. Now, like I said earlier, there is always a middle ground. You don't have to be mean. You don't have to be harsh to them. The fact that the way they sound or the lyrics to songs they have written is not something you vibe with or something you like does not mean that it will not resonate with someone else. So there are other ways to tell them. There are other ways to handle it. Do I think his way of judging was perfect? No. But do I also think it was horrible? No. Because like I said, there are some people that can handle it. Because we have the likes of Charley. He didn't give up. We have the likes of Kwabena. He did not give up. Olive the Boy, he did not give up. But with Olive the Boy's dad, it broke him. Because to him, no, Charlie, if this man is saying my music is not worth listening to, then the next person will probably not listen to it. So why even try? And that is where the balance is. That is where you need to find the balance, because there are better ways to say it without actually even going off what you're saying. You can still stand firm on what you're saying, but there are better ways of handling it. That's all we have on this story. Let us know what you think. Do you think his way of judging was okay, or do you think, Charlie, he could have found a better, or do you just think that, or no, he was the gatekeeper and then he felt like he has to gatekeep? That being said, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. This has been What They Go On here at the Yo Charley Studios. Semwa Munim Dada is your girl Mimi. We'll catch you on the next one.